about time for some American football in front of this fired-up crowd here at London's Wembley Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Buying some time right. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
58, coming 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Green 18. Green 18.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Back north.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Warren running between the tackles. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
It's a screen play to Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
To Jalen Warren. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
McCarthy throwing here. On the move, headed right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
19 Tiger. Come 19. Go.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
34-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
16-yard line.
Hawk 70.
1st down from the red zone. He's Marley won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. This one's caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. So Brock this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let it! 58!
They'll start the drive with Warren. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one gonna go against the D. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
58!
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
It is the 2-minute warning from Wembley. The Steelers in need of some points before the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7 yards.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
Get 300! Get 300!
Again, Rodgers. Throw is caught by the back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18!
They'll throw again. Rodgers hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 10. Chris Boswell to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. That one connects. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Goal line formation to give to the fullback, powering forward. San Lorenzo Neal, that tall route went down there, Brock. It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
No. Back north.
First down throw by Rodgers. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 on that one. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Warren quick on the draw. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Austin put in motion right. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers hits him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
319 inside. 319.
It's Warren on third down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check go.
From the 34. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Now it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that brings up 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Check. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Ready.
Now a give to Jones. He works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80. Viking 18. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. They got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
On play action now, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go, set.
Going on third, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is Jones on the handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 13-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Now McCarthy. And he's got it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete.